So let's talk about today's weather. Today would be a good day to play pickleball outside. You've got cloud cover in place. We're sitting in the middle 70s, only going to go up into the low 80s for this afternoon. So not hot quite yet, right? You feel the humidity a little bit though when you step out. 76%. That is pretty high, you guys. But it's not raining yet. And a lot of folks don't see rain today, okay? We're going to put maybe a 30-40% chance at the very most for this afternoon, favoring west. I'm going to jump into all the things in terms of rain, thunderstorm chances, and talk about a cold front for this weekend over the next few minutes. Live look out at temperatures mid to upper 70s unless you are far west, lower 70s, but 70s in general for everybody across all of our counties ahead of the noon hour. I mentioned it's already cloudy skies in place. Nothing will change about that this afternoon, with the exception of maybe the clouds breaking up a little bit. You could see light rainfall to the north of I-20, north of DFW. They had a lot of severe weather. Wichita Falls. I feel bad for those meteorologists right now. They have just been under the gun over and over and over, almost daily for severe thunderstorms. Had several tornadoes near them last night, and unfortunately under the gun again this afternoon and evening. Classic spring setup from San Angelo to Abilene to Wichita Falls and then up in Oklahoma for severe weather again along the dry line this afternoon. For us, it's going to be similar to yesterday. We're going to have a slim chance that you see the isolated thunderstorm activity into this afternoon. Not going to be a washout, not going to last really long at any location. Flooding threat is a lot lower than what we saw over the weekend. But we may start to see some pop-up showers and then those isolated thunderstorms, I would say during peak daytime heating hours, so 3, 4, 5 o'clock this afternoon, and then lasting through this evening. High temperatures this afternoon, I mentioned we're going to be touch low 80s, more like middle 80s in the Brazos Valley. Very, very muggy of conditions today and tomorrow, Friday as well, ahead of that frontal boundary that I mentioned that will roll through over the weekend. Overnight lows tonight, going to be warm, muggy, mostly cloudy skies, a touch of rain possible, but very similar to what we've woken up to every single other day this work week. Only a level 1 marginal risk for our northwestern and central areas to see a severe thunderstorm today. Again, that higher threat is north of I-20 into North Texas, Wichita Falls, all the way towards and through Oklahoma once again. So let's go over the models and show you who has the best chance for rain this afternoon and evening. You can see that the clouds attempt to break up. I call it partly cloudy skies this afternoon. We jump up into the 80s and isolated pockets of rain are going to be possible in the Texas Hill Country and our far western counties. Creeping into our counties, and again, it's going to be debatable how far that these storms make it from west to east. They fell apart before they made it to our counties last night, so it's a waited out and see game on how far these storms make it. You can see as they chug along, get closer to the I-35 corridor later on this evening, say when we're going to bed, they start to fall apart. So again, just something to note and watch for this evening. This model is in agreement with that we have isolated thunderstorms favoring west throughout the late afternoon to early evening hours, and then activity moving out relatively quickly and breaking up. So most folks not seeing rain. Tomorrow, super warm, muggy. I'm talking upper 80s and like 80% humidity, so tad bit uncomfortable for sure. Same thing on Friday, ahead of finally some change. Strong cold front and a punch of cooler air going to make it almost feel like winter again for a brief period over the weekend. I'm excited to go out to the Central Texas Parade of Homes. I saw some previews and that should be fun. It's not going to be a washout of a weekend. It is going to be cooler, so likely we need an umbrella and a light jacket, about a 50% chance for rain. So that's why I went ahead and called a weather impact alert for Saturday during the day through late that night when we see activity, maybe even a line of non-severe thunderstorms rolling through. We wake up in the 50s on Sunday, only rebound to about 69 to 72 for high temperatures on Sunday afternoon. So again, significantly cooler weather to come. And significant rainfall for some over the next 7 days. We're going to have daily chances for rain early next week, and we'll be on the temperature rebound. I'll show you that on the 7-day here in a second. Again, touching on the fact that you can now live stream radar anytime. It never goes away, 24/7 there on 6 Plus. There's a QR code. All right, so the weather impact alert for Saturday, that is simply because if you didn't have prom last weekend, you likely do this weekend. It is that time of year. Other things, I know, Parade of Homes I mentioned I'm excited to go out to. It's not going to be a washout, but yes, likely most of us do see some sort of rain. Good news being severe threat is pretty low for the weekend, but cooler weekend ahead, and then we start to rebound into early next week. More chances for rain.